We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First down. Dumps off to Powell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
On first down, it's Darnold. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
All right, here we go.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's Darnold now on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Gun!
Now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Detroit!
On 2nd down, Darnold. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Sam Darnold scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
After the interception, here's Darnold. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be...
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Darnold now to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Being chased out left. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bilal Powell, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Here we go.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun now for Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Breeze now to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This officially a 55-yard attempt, and he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go.
Yo, what up, Twisted?
We'll be back after this.
How we feeling today, bro?
And it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we'll resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Oh, man, I'm just chilling, man, you know. Hanging out, man, trying to show my Jets some love, bro, because they suck in real life.
They put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On first down, Breeze.
Give me that.
The release as this will be incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are.
Stay in this cover.
And just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means...
Oh, good catch.
What a catch on the sideline.
Yeah, definitely. You trying to play?
5 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism.
Stop playing with me, boy.
After the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now Breeze fights free at the 5. And this is
my God.
He won the fight for the football. And he'll take it into
cool,
the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
That's cool.
Cameron Meredith, 26 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Here's a toss coming right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On first down, Darnold. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to throw, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. A.J. Klein coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at about the 14. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, it's Breeze. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Breeze. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Good. We can't do the play now, can we? We can't do play now. Oh no, yeah. Just regular teams. Yeah, I do, but I really don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? Just because it's more or less, it's like for niggas that got money that want to spend money, they get the best players. And then you gotta go. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sit there and play all them solo battles. You know what I mean? Solo games just to have a decent team, bro. That shit. I got my team up to a 90, but I stopped playing this shit in October. I got to think my game first. Who, man? I'm not even in that bitch. You in there? Who you play? You in there with me? No, I don't play. I play with the Jets, but I'm not in there no more, bro. It says I can't. You gonna have to send me one because it says I'm downloading the latest rosters and player ratings from Madden 19, but that shit's still at 0%. Yeah, I only play with the Jets, man. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. This shit is definitely not downloading nothing. You gotta go play now. I mean, play online. You know what I mean? You gotta go to exhibition, but then you have to go to invite a friend. Because the chances of us meeting and play now is like 1 in a fucking 1,000. I had mine on 6. It don't matter what skill level. I usually play on all Madden. That's the whole thing. They put the whole fucking Ultimate Legend shit on all Madden head to head. Why did they put the fucking play now? You know what I mean? They should have did the play now on all Madden too. It says that I must quit the current session. I might have to close